Hello and welcome to another edition of Addition. I'm your host, Addy. I'm a product manager at Microsoft. I'm a mathematician, futurist, tech optimist, artist, and creator. And I'm here every day, Monday through Friday, giving you an update on the markets, sharing what's hot in tech in terms of news, as well as sharing some career advice and let you know what I'm geeked out about that day. So before I dive into this news, which I'm so excited to talk about, first, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you're listening on a podcast player, leave a 5-star review if you believe you are getting a 5-star experience. This show will always be free. All I ask is that you like, share, and support the show. So if you're on social media, I'm very active on TikTok and Instagram. So TikTok, I'm at AdditionPod, Instagram at Addition with Addy, Twitter at AdditionPod, or if you want to follow me, I'm at Addy. And I'm also on LinkedIn, Addy, and you can also subscribe to the Substack, additionpod.substack.com. You get all the episodes as well as my detailed show notes in your inbox every day, Monday through Friday. So go ahead and do that and come back. All right, so let's get into the markets. Okay, so Bitcoin is down 0.12% in the last 7 days and is back below 40,000 at 39,957 at the time of recording. Ethereum is down 1.09% in the last 7 days, back below 3,000 at 2,968. The S&P 500 also down 1.14%. The NASDAQ is down 2.15%. A red day across the board, down across the board. Hopefully you're dollar cost averaging in and taking advantage of these dips. That's all I have to say about the markets. The markets are very frustrating for me right now. Okay, let's get to the hot topic in tech. So Stripe, and I quote, the $95 billion online payments company said Friday it will start offering merchants the ability to make payouts in crypto through the stablecoin USDC, which is issued by the crypto firm Circle. Okay, first, what is Stripe? It's a online payments company that allows merchants to receive payments from their customers and customers to pay to their merchants. They are almost ubiquitous. So many companies use Stripe for their payments. They solved a problem, which was, having safe, authenticated payments online. Stripe came in and has essentially swept the whole industry and is dominating this online payment space. So the fact that they are now allowing merchants to pay people in crypto, this is huge for the crypto industry. So that's a whole bunch of dollars or whatever currency people were using that is now going to be cryptocurrency, and specifically USDC. So I talked about the stablecoin wars a few episodes back. I'll link it into the show notes and go into what is USDC, how decentralized is it, what is its use case, so you can go and listen to that. But this is incredibly exciting, especially since Twitter is its first customer or first client for this crypto payments feature. So I quote from the article, starting Friday, Twitter will let a certain number of creators receive their earnings from its paid ticketed spaces and super follows features in crypto. And this is Stripe's first significant push into crypto since dropping support for Bitcoin 4 years ago, end quote. So I'm curious to see what the impact will be on crypto. So let's say Twitter, they used to pay people in dollars. Maybe people cashed it out, maybe people spent it. If they get crypto, are they going to cash it out into dollars and spend it? I don't think so. I think they're going to hold on to their crypto and basically use it as a way to accumulate crypto without converting their own dollars into crypto. So this is going to have a huge impact on the crypto landscape. Too soon to tell whether it's going to be bullish or bearish, but I'm thinking bullish. It would get a whole bunch of people onboarded onto crypto that typically would not. It's basically they automatically give you the ability to access crypto without it being too scary. And as I mentioned, Stripe is a very established company, so this is exciting. Okay, next, a16z Crypto is launching an academic research lab focused on Web3, and this is from the Block Crypto. So I've talked about a16z before. I will link to that episode in the show notes, but a16z, which is short for Andreessen Horowitz, the most significant venture capital company in crypto, one of the most famous venture capital companies in the world, very well capitalized. They are expanding their crypto arm to include an academic research lab. So I quote from the article, "The new lab will aim to pinpoint and address the fundamental research problems facing the pursuit of mainstream crypto adoption. In some instances, the group may develop new tools that can help an a16z portfolio company grow their business." So a portfolio company is a company that a16z has invested in. So I quote again from the article, "A16z aspires to contribute to research breakthroughs that can contribute to deployable code and technology, as well as have an impact on the broader academic research field. The group may not simply focus on topics within the computer science or engineering fields, and could also explore topics like how NFTs should be thought of in the context of art history, or the impact of decentralized autonomous organizations on political science," end quote. So this is huge. Crypto has not had a legitimizing or a business or a foundation that legitimizes it. This A16 Crypto Research Lab could be that, could serve that purpose. Crypto has a terrible public relations problem. They need all of the legitimacy they can get. So having a high-powered research lab exploring the use cases and, publishing reports on data could be what helps the sentiment towards crypto improve. Right now, crypto is very tribal within crypto, and it's also tribal without crypto. There are people who don't like crypto, and they're very loud about it, and there are people who are into crypto, and I would say they're even louder about it. So I'm excited. They are hiring, and all you have to do is email, and I'll put the email in the article, and basically pitch yourself to be a part of this research lab. So if you are a listener and you've been wanting to pivot into crypto, this would be an amazing opportunity for you to use the skills in your current role to help the research of this industry. Okay, so the career topic today. So to give you context around this career topic, I am heading on Sunday to Seattle, aka Microsoft headquarter territory, to spend a week in the office and get to know my coworkers in person. So I started at this position at Microsoft last May, and I've been completely remote the whole time, and also living in Atlanta, whereas the majority of my team and the people that I work with are based out of Redmond, Washington. So my career topic today is make friends at work. And that is so hard to do virtually. And I know people love working from home and being remote, but if there is any opportunity to meet the people that you work with day in, day out, especially your manager and your immediate team in person, I highly recommend taking it. It is so easy to get stuck in inertia, working from home, staying at home. I am so guilty of this. If I'm leaving the house, it's to see friends. My groceries are delivered. I Uber everywhere. I pretty much am on my own in isolation in my apartment, only communicating virtually. So this is a great opportunity for me to, build relationships with my coworkers. And that's the easiest way to do that is by having an in-person experience. And I know there are creative, innovative ways to connect with your coworkers virtually. But at the end of the day, we are mammals, we are animals. There are so many things that get picked up off of body language, scent, visuals. I had to give a disclaimer to my coworkers saying, hey, heads up, I'm probably a lot taller than you think I am. I'm 5'8" and I wear heels, and that's pretty tall for a woman. So little things like that you can only get in person. So I highly recommend you opening up at work. I've always been someone who I haven't had a big I haven't really distinguished my work from my outside world. I like people and I like to get to know people. So, whether they're a coworker or someone that I meet outside of work, I'm interested in getting to know them. Some people, and I've seen this on TikTok, it's a Gen Z stereotype. The Gen Z is like, oh, I'm not interested. I'm just going to focus on getting my job done and going home. I don't recommend that, because one day you're going to need these people to refer you, write recommendations for you. Maybe they'll move to a company that you want to work for. And the only way that they're really going to go out of their way for you is establishing a friendship. And of course, who doesn't want more friends? So that's my career tip for today. Make friends at work. Just open yourself up. Okay, what am I geeked out about this week? It's kind of tangentially related to the career topic, but I am watching Severance on Apple TV. So, spoiler alert, if you have not watched this show, I'm not going to share plot twists, but I am going to tell you about the plot, and it's such a dramatic show that I want you to have this full experience. So stop listening right now if you actually want to watch this show, because I'm going to ruin it for you. Okay, so Severance is about employees at a large company, one of those companies that does everything. They make everything. And there's if you want to do certain jobs at the company, you have to go through a process called severance, which means splitting your consciousness between work and out of work. So when you go into work, you have no concept of who you are outside of work. You don't have no memories. All you know is your work self. And when you leave, you have no concept of what you're doing at work, no memories, anything like that. So it's completely separate. When I first started watching this, even though I do love making friends at work, I kind of wanted this. I kind of wanted the ability to not think about work. If you have a job, like for me, I really, care about my job. What I'm doing, I believe is very important. So it's impossible to not take that home with me sometimes. I used to be way more anxious. I've gotten a lot better about that now. But to not even know what's going on at work and just, clock in and be a completely different person, that kind of appealed to me. But there are some drawbacks of that. People talked about like they could have a whole separate relationship at work and have, a family at home. There's also a concept of what is this company doing that is so secretive that they can't just have an NDA. They need you to completely separate your consciousness. It's very dystopian, and I'm a huge fan of dystopian fiction, and this is why I love this show so much. So I didn't spoil it too badly. I just gave the whole premise of the show, and it's so much more than that, and very well done, very well shot. The guy from Parks and Rec is in it, and Party Down, Adam Scott, as well as some other familiar actor faces. And I believe the executive producer is Ben Stiller, of all people, from there's so many, the movie with the model, Blue Steel, I forgot the name of it now, as well as you Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers. So yes, that's what I'm geeked out about this week. I love this show. I'm up to episode 3. I'm ready to start episode 4 this weekend, and I'm probably going to binge it because the podcast that I listen to, they're binging it because people are so much further ahead. Okay, so that's today's show. It's Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Next time you see me, I will be in Pacific time in broadcasting out of Bellevue, Washington, which is a suburb of Seattle. So I look forward to seeing you there. All right. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye.